For those who don't know a whole lot about what goes on at the airport on a day-to-day basis, or what businesses there are, they might be interested to know that there's a bunch of institutions and businesses out here that serve directly citizens of Shawnee. There are educational opportunities, recreational opportunities, and there's a handful of events each year that citizens can take advantage of. One of the staple institutions here at the airport is the Gordon Cooper Technology Center's Aviation Campus. Adults can enroll in an 18-month program that can teach them all the valuable skills to become an A&P mechanic, A&P being airframe and power plant, aircraft mechanic. Gordon Cooper, they churn out quite a few graduates a year that they go on to either work in the region, go work at Tinker. It's a very valuable degree to have, especially in the state of Oklahoma where the aviation industry is so large. I can personally say, with my working knowledge of the aviation workforce, is that if you have an A&P mechanics license, it's very easy to find work, very easy to find a job, and again, it's a very valuable thing to have. And so we're very lucky to have an institution like that here in Shawnee. Another institution that a lot of people are familiar with is St. Gregory University. And so you might think, well, what does that have to do with the airport? When in fact, they just started an aviation program last fall. People who attend there can get a bachelor's degree in aviation management, and they can also obtain a bachelor's degree in a more centralized focus on flying. So it's a program that's just getting off the ground. I would encourage people who are interested in that to take a look at it. I think it's going to be an opportunity that's going to show a mutual benefit between St. Gregory's and the airport for years to come, so it's a very exciting time for them. For those who are looking to get involved in aviation on a little less formal process than, say, a university or a technical school, we do have a flight school. O'Connor Flying Services has been on the airport for several years. It's owned and operated by Bob O'Connor, who's been a flight instructor for 30-plus years. In fact, he taught our mayor of Shawnee to fly out here as well. He is a very experienced pilot. His pricing is very reasonable relative to other flight schools in Oklahoma. Not to mention, he can coordinate with you, and if you just want to go up in an airplane, he'll take you up for a fee. And if you're qualified, he'll even rent out an aircraft to you as well. So if learning to fly has been a goal of yours, he can make it a reality. One of our larger businesses that we've had out here at the airport for several years is Air Flight Incorporated. That is owned and operated by Mark White. He's been out here at the airport since 1981. They specialize in sales, servicing, and managing helicopters and aircraft. They are a Bell and Sikorsky service center. A lot of the times, if you notice, a lot of the news choppers come in here that they work on and supply parts for. It's really nice to have them here. They are a big boost to the airport, and they're actually a big boost to the economy as well. A lot of business comes through there. Enterprise Rental Car is out here. They've been out here for about 3 years. It's a really good amenity to have for our pilots and our customers who fly in for their transportation needs. They're a full-service rental car company that's open to anybody and everybody in Shawnee. For the adrenaline junkies, if you'd like, Scissortail Skydiving is out here. Ben Crouch is the owner. He's been skydiving his whole life. He has over some few thousand jumps. But if jumping out of an airplane is your thing, you can call them and book a jump with them. They're usually a couple $100s a person to jump, but always check with them. They have promotional days, discounts here and there. They're very safe. They use state-of-the-art equipment, so you're in good hands if you decide to jump out of an airplane. So check them out. One of our main events every year is the Youth Aviation Adventure. That is usually in the spring on a Saturday, held at the Gordon Cooper Technology Center's Aviation Campus. We've done it every spring. This year we've had about close to 200 attendees. So it's a big crowd every year. kids 12 through 18. We're a little flexible with the ages, and it's just a fun-filled day of activities, hands-on experience, and it's an educational experience to get kids interested in aviation, to maybe pursue a career in aviation. There are several guest speakers from the aviation industry that speak to the kids. It's free admission. They provide breakfast and lunch. So it's a real good opportunity. If it's something that you think that they might be interested in, or that you might want to get them interested in, it's a really fun thing that you can get on the Shawnee Airport website and register them every year to do so. The other big event that we have every year is the Shawnee Air Expo. It's our air show. This started about 6 or 7 years ago as just a regular fly-in. Guys came in, we fed them breakfast, and since then it's evolved into a full-blown air show with acrobatic displays of aircraft, vendors, food and games. So put that on your calendar as well. It's usually the first weekend of October, and we've had a real good turnout in past years, and we're looking to have an even better turnout this next year. For all the things that go on at the airport and all the businesses and services that we have here, I always tell everybody that don't forget, it is a public airport. If you're interested in aviation, please come out. You don't have to have an appointment. Some days we're busy, some days we're not. We'd be happy to talk to you. If you have questions about what type of sector of aviation you want to get into, we can point you in that right direction. But if you just want to come out and hang out, maybe watch some airplanes, please do.